Hi YouTube, this week's episode is something a little bit different, but before I get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you've listened to the podcast before, you'll know that I'm a little bit nosy and I love asking my guests about their morning routines, when they first discovered beauty and what they're loving right now. The idea of visiting beauty experts and enthusiasts in their homes has been on my mind for a while. I really thought it would be cool to see some more of their own space and discuss our beauty favorites. So the first guest that's invited me into their home is freelance beauty editor and columnist Ava Welsing-Kitcher. And we go through the following categories: base, highlighters and bronzer, blush, brows, lashes, lips, and fragrance. Let me know your favorites in the comments and enjoy. So, first of all, thank you, Ava, for joining me. It's my first face-to-face podcast in 2021 for obvious reasons. And obviously, you've been on BeautyMe before. It was a brilliant episode, Beauty Times Wellness. You told everybody about how you've moved 27 times. It might be more now. And we just thought I really wanted to do a part 2 with you. So thank you so much for letting us take over your home. I've been in Ava's bathroom, bedroom, everywhere. You're going to see some amazing footage. And Ava, if you want to start, you pick anything from all of that stuff you've got there.
Right. So we're going to start with base. We'll start with the basics. So it's hard. I was recently introduced.
Okay, I need to know.
To the Fenty Beauty, what is it even called? Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This is shade 11, but I don't know, like I saw people talking about it online and I love a skin tint so much. Most days I'll just forego foundation, concealer if I need it. People talking about this being like a matte version, and I thought that is not going to work. Like the whole thing of skin tints is you need that lubrication, you need that hydration to kind of get the product to sink into your own skin, so it's like a second skin. This works, even though it's mattifying. How do I describe it? You put it on and you look very luminous. 10 minutes later, you're not matte cakey, you're like controlled, especially like in the T-zone area. It's a miracle. It's a product which just it surprises you every time you use it.
Okay.
I think everyone should have it.
I'll have to try it.
And a great shade range too. And then for the opposite end, like when I don't want such a natural bare face look, like the OG MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It's fine on its own. It's really good on its own, but I really have to mix it with Fix Plus to get that ethereal lit from within, but perfect skin. I'm wearing it today.
Well, but how? So what are you doing then? Are you putting it on first?
It gets a bit messy. I'll spray it since the palm of my hand. It's good to do the palm also because it's hotter than this side. And then dab some of this in, mix it with a like buffing brush. And then literally as soon as you put it on, like I have a video on my Instagram using it, and you can see the transformation as I'm applying it. It's just like...
It is like you've got this sheer wash, because I can see your freckles, but you still look there's kind of a uniformity, like everything looks really even.
Exactly. And they work so well together, like, you know, not all foundations can be diluted. It will break up the texture too much, but...
Okay. So, for my base, I'm still hooked on concealer everywhere. So, it's a mix. NARS, which one is this? The Soft Matte.
What one are you?
And you have it there as well. I am Praline.
I'm Ginger.
Oh, I thought about getting Ginger. Can we just have a look?
Ours are they're very well loved.
Yeah.
I've had this probably for like 2 years, like maybe it's expired.
I haven't. I've had mine for like 6 months.
You need the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
But I think I only use this for spots. I don't use it for under
so good
eye.
for spot concealing.
Yeah.
I just love the texture of it. And as someone, I've had acne on and off.
Same.
I feel like this is good for when you need to conceal something without drawing attention, because some concealers like the Glossier Stretch, which I do love, but obviously that's a much different texture. It has more of a sheen to it, which is great for those days when you feel great in your skin and you want to
I love Stretch. I feel like you need to have no texture on your skin for it to work at its best.
Yeah, because
you really have to have a good skin day to do it. It will catch on things. Yeah,
it's exactly
it's a beautiful formula. So is that. These are like my 3 favorites.
Oh, really? Okay, so e.l.f. was a really new addition for me. There's a makeup artist that I love, Ellie Luna, and I think she was using these on Newness one time. You know, the live streaming beauty platform.
No, what is that?
Okay, well, I think maybe you should be on Newness.
Okay,
I will tell you more about it for sure. But she has every color of these, and I bought one, and then like a few days later, I bought 3 more.
Yeah,
they are just so good. This is the satin finish version, but it's Hydrating Camo Concealer, and there is a matte version, like a soft matte version. They're just so good. You don't need foundation. You can build it up as much as you want. I love how it's got a really fat doe foot that you can just dot around. And I think, I've got 4 different shades that I'll just mix and match depending on if I'm having, I think you mentioned earlier, winter skin day or summer skin day. So these 3 together, that's my base.
That's so good. I need more shades of that because I think I've got that exact shade.
I think I saw this in your massive beauty cupboard.
Yeah, I've got loads of the same shades. I need to like diversify a bit. I'm going to add another concealer. This is UOMA.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yes, I've heard.
Stay Woke Concealer. I've been using this since they launched Bronze Venus. I love how they have like a tier system, so you can have the same shade name, but you have T1, T2, T3, and that's for different undertones. Okay. This is
so they're recognizing that there's undertones.
Yes,
I feel like that's really still a new thing.
And I think because it's Black owned and the founder Sharon Shooter is just incredible. I feel like that's something that she's really she's put it of like great importance. This is like an under eye one. Like Stay Woke, it will make you look so awake. It's peachy. It's like it doesn't settle into the creases. It's not matte. It's not dewy. It's just skin. Kind of, level of luminosity.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Okay, so take us on to another category.
Let's go on to highlighter. Was that a category? Was it cheek?
It was highlight / bronzer, and I was like, they're kind of different things, Charisse.
So I don't like powder highlighter. I know there's some amazing ones. I like, what was it called? Laura. What's that old school one?
Laura Mercier.
Gilded Honey. It's like a Laura. It's like a weird name. Gilded Honey. You guys, if you know, you know. I am a cream and liquid concealer only. Yeah. Like you need liquid to bring the liquidness out of the skin. Vieve, I can't pronounce anything. Skin Dew, this is new. It is incredible. I also have it on today.
Well, you look amazing today anyway. Like you don't have any pores, Ava.
I do. It's that MAC Studio Fix. But it is like golden.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of like, it's not glittery at all.
Okay.
This is a Charlotte Tilbury one, which leaks everywhere, so I can't take it anywhere. But, it's a bit of a deeper kind of one.
Yeah.
This is the highlighter. I get everyone who's not into makeup, I get them into it through this highlighter.
Really?
And when they when they blend out, they're just... It feels like a skincare product.
It looks like one, the way it's going into your skin.
Yeah, and then this one is just like... This is like megawatt golden.
Okay, yeah, you can see that.
And then this one's a little bit lighter. This one looks. So it's like a balm. There's no glitter, like no particles.
I don't like glitter
I'm not into it.
Because especially if you have texture, glitter often looks like texture. Yeah. Anyway.
No. I don't want it catching onto all my pores and my. No. I don't like it.
That one. So what is that? An influencer brand then?
Yeah. So this is Jamie Genevieve.
Okay.
Maybe it's pronounced Vieve, actually. Did I say Vieve?
I think it's probably Vieve if her name's Genevieve.
Yeah. So good. And like quite a hefty tube, I think. Considering you need only a tiny bit. Like
that looks really nice on your skin.
So nice.
Wow.
I don't actually like testing highlighters on the hands because I think...
It's not the same.
our hands are washed so much and they catch a lot of sun, and we don't actually put sun protection on our hands, so they wrinkle quicker.
Yes, so that's what I do.
See a lot of the time when I swatch things on the back of my hands, I'm like, the highlighter isn't going to settle into the cracks.
No, so you notice
on
the
your
cracks
face in the same way. So just don't. It's like the whole foundation thing. Like, swatch it on your neck. Don't swatch it on your hands.
The hand thing is default.
Yeah.
Now, my highlighter, I feel ashamed because it's actually really old, and this is powder, but it's like the least powdery powder highlight I've ever used. Yeah. It's MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish. It's battered, you can see. But we were talking earlier, I think this is a very similar tone to Danessa Myricks Hot Water Dew Wet, which is my next purchase.
Mine too.
Because that's a lovely balm-like formula. It goes on everything. But this is the one powder that I don't feel like it goes on like a powder.
Oh my God.
And it has actually got a teeny bit of glitter in it, but it's like, it's a sheen.
It just disappears completely. Yeah. I mean, that looks more in your face than that.
Yeah, but that's why I like it. It's like almost like a no color highlighter, almost as in it blends into me, which I imagine is how the Danessa one works. And then you can add more, and it still doesn't really have the powdery look.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah.
It's so nice. MAC do softly diffused powders really, really well.
They do. I like a product that you can build up. I think there's nothing worse, when you dip your brush in, it's like, wow, and then you have to work at taking it off. So, Right. What's next?
Let's do cheek. I'm avoiding this category because I've got so many things.
We tried to limit it to one per category. Yeah. But it's okay.
I can't. So bronzer, I think... So this is Kosas. I do like it mostly for the packaging because it looks like really sea glass and you open it and it's so nice. This is like, it's a baked bronzer. It has like plant oils in it, I think. Okay. But this is not one to contour with at all. It's one where it's that holiday glow. You don't need to tell you across your nose like this is this. It's so beautiful. It's very lit from within. And I'm very into like, you need the whole experience of using a product. If you really love the packaging and stuff, you're going to work harder to, give the product the integrity it deserves.
Yeah, there's no point looking pretty in there.
Completely. Yeah. This I just tried just before shooting this, and I was like, oh my God, I have to put it in. Okay. It's Vieve again. Okay. And I just really appreciate having 2 bronzers in a palette. I feel like a lot of brands are doing that now, like Victoria Beckham are doing it as well. Patrick Taj just launched some. I actually have to try both of those, but I went straight for these, and this is the colour of a shadow.
That's the thing. This is the cool, and that's that's what you want. That's your contour.
Exactly.
That's your bronze.
And I put a good amount on my brush, and it just softly laid on my skin. It's the exact colour of, the hollows of my cheekbones and like wherever you want to contour. And this is really nice and warm. Yeah, I'd say I think I'm going to hit pan on this one before I hit pan on that one. Yeah. But they're really nice, and I think that leads me on to another Vieve product.
Another Vieve. It's not sponsored.
It's not. It really isn't. It's because I've been sent so much stuff by their team lately, and just everything I'm like, this is so good.
That's so good though, because with influencer brands, I think we can all be a little bit like...
Yeah.
So exactly. It's good to see that you're loving the quality.
Exactly. And I think when you have built your career up trying so many products, the same with being a beauty journalist, you know what works and what doesn't. And I think if you've got all of that prowess behind you, about your team and like your followers and stuff,
might as well go for it.
I mean, I'm more likely to vouch for Vieve than for like Selena Gomez Beauty or anything. Okay. This blush is everything. I'm like an orange blush girl. This is called Pesca.
Okay.
And Jamie Genevieve, she actually in the letter she wrote for this, she said it's fine if you use the same brush. It's really nice if the bronzer kind of harmonizes with the blush.
Oh, I love that.
It's like an accidental way.
Yeah.
I tried it today. I love it. This I use all the time. I take it with me. It is just you can't put too much on.
That's the thing, because it's like a really gentle wash that you've got.
It's such a gentle wash, and this was like 3 applications, and I'm not struggling to get it to show up like a lot of other blushes. Yeah. I can put it across my nose. It's got a tiny bit of shimmer, but it's not even really shimmer. It's like...
I just love the colour. It's like beautiful. An orange, but it's not like...
It's not orange, because I think for so long... I mean, I love oranges like, you know, Nas's Taj Mahal and stuff like that, but this is like the entryway into like sunset face. And then another influencer brand, REFY. This is like the cream cousin.
This packaging. Ooh.
And this is like a taupe.
Oh my god, the colour.
So these two. Yeah. See, they look very different on pan, but
but on they're quite similar.
This is tawnier. Yeah. It's just, I love cream. Packaging. I don't really like powder blushes again.
I prefer
Sometimes
cream.
you need powder blush, but this is a beautiful powder. This is a beautiful cream. Like, maybe I'll try both of them together.
I think you could totally do them together.
This is newly launched. It's very cute and little. And then finally...
Oh my god. Oh, I haven't tried any of these.
Fenty cream.
Oh, you went
Cheeks
for a
Out Rosé Latte. Yes, this is the only one I have. The other shades look good. They're quite bright. I just thought I've picked the best one.
Can you show me that on your hand? Because a lot of the Fenty ones, I noticed they were like quite sheer on people. So I was like, I didn't know if it was going to work on me.
This...
Oh, that's a gorgeous colour.
So
it's
nice.
So rosy.
It shears out so easily. You can put it on your eyes. I mean, I've got highlighter on, so it's kind of patchy, but you can put it across your eyes. Like,
well, on your
I love it on my
gorgeous.
nose. It makes me look kind of like frostbitten.
Yeah.
So nice. I say this is my favourite.
That is really nice.
It's beautiful.
So have I got blush? No, I don't. But what I do have is the Danessa Myricks Balm Contour. I talk about it all the time. Have you used it?
No. This is a brand I really need to get more into.
So that looks quite intense, but I could literally put this all over my face if I wanted to and just build up in areas where I needed more. That's what I noticed about it the first time I used it.
Ooh.
You
that
see,
really
you
is a balm.
It will blend all the way out.
That's nice.
At first I thought it might be similar to the Fenty Cheeks Out cream bronzers, but they're completely different. This will turn into your skin basically within a few minutes, and then you can add more. I remember the first time I used it, I would literally just use it to forehead, on my nose, and contour, and then I was like, but hang on, it blends so well. You could easily use it as a base and blend it out with concealer. Like, it's just, I can't describe it.
It's giving you a really like nice tanned tint as well. You could use
that's the thing. It's
tint.
Yeah, so it's like, I always feel like the more I get to know Danessa Myricks products, because she's a makeup artist, she creates these things that you can use in multiple ways, like mix it together, make your own things. And I just think this will last me a really long time as well. So I just use it with, you know, the type of brush, it will be like solid, but then it will have like much finer ends.
Kabuki.
Yeah. And it will just, you can blend, and you're never going to see any harsh lines. She uses it. I saw her use it the other day on a model as a lip line to kind of create like some depth around a
people doing that on TikTok. They're putting like contour cream.
I've seen them on all over. But yeah, they're extreme for me. But she had the finest brush and she just put it on, and it just gave, you know how you were talking about the cool tones of the bronzer. I think a lot of makeup artists, like say Katie Jane Hughes, she'll do a bright pink or bright peach lip, but she'll always go in with a cool brown lip pencil to like take away that. Yeah. And that's what she used this for.
It helps it see from your skin tone to the
exactly. It's not such a
tone. It's
hot.
Like
but this, use it on your eyes, use it everywhere. It's so good. I'm
gonna go shopping after this.
Oh, here's the brush I was talking about. It has got makeup on it.
Oh, is this Katie Jane Hughes?
Yeah.
I really wanted to buy this.
Well, she brought out the 11 piece the other day. She was so sweet. She sent me the 25, and Honestly, they are the best brushes.
I've never seen a kabuki brush like this. I often like play around the colours. It will be like black then white.
Yeah.
But this it's just really cool.
It's so useful because these finer ones, that's what's doing the blend. It's like, you can imagine, it's just like barely there.
Maybe it's more of like a stippling.
It could be.
I don't know the difference.
I feel like kabuki is more blocky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more. I use kabuki like for fake tan and stuff. And
right, because you want to get a lot on. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll ask Katie.
Cool.
What's next? Should we do brows?
Cool. Yeah, brows is all. I'm sure you've got a few. Yes, you have.
I've got REFY again.
Okay.
Like,
you need to tell me exactly how to use this.
A game changer. So I did a reel on it, and that was my first time using it. And since then, I have discovered way more about this. So this is the pomade. If you're going to buy just one product from the range, get this. No other formula I've used has come close to it. It's
almost looks gluey.
It's almost gluey. I kind of take the excess off, or if I'm having a really busy, like a long day and I need my brows to stay, I'll kind of put the excess on and just let it marinate. But start with no foundation on, just bare skin, bare brows. Stamp it at the bottom and kind of push it into the skin and bring it up, because we're going for like the laminated look. This is not like a Glossier boy brow where you're trying not to get the tinted formula on your skin and you're kind of focusing on the head. This is like a laminated look. So press it up, push it up. You're going to look feral, but that's good. Then you use the comb. Always make sure the comb bit is clean, because the pomade kind of collects on it and you get all these little like dandruffy bits.
Okay.
So just clean it before. And you're going to again do the same thing. Press it in to the skin and comb it up. So you're kind of combing it but flattening it. Okay. Then you're using the brush. Make sure it's clean. And this is where the hairs have been separated by the comb. They're going to come together with the brush. Okay. So you kind of push it, and you can go up and out. You can go straight up. You can go along, and that's when it all will kind of come together. When you use this, you're going to realise that you barely need any eyebrow pencil afterwards. I literally just did like 3 stripes.
Just to fill in some gaps.
That was it. This is the skinniest pencil you'll ever see. When you first get it, it comes in like a point. Okay. So skinny.
Is that REFY as well?
Yeah, it's REFY. You can get them in a set. I find that I quite like using a brow pen with this, because where the pomade sets on your skin, sometimes when you go over with a brow pencil, some parts can go a little bit.
Oh, does it make them stick together?
It can catch.
Yeah.
So
it defeats the object.
Also, like I said before, this isn't something which you'd use in a rush. Like, I've tried it on the train, I've tried it on the bus, and it's fine, but it's kind of something where you want your brows to stay looking amazing all day. Just put in a full 5 minutes, do one brow at a time. But it's incredible.
Okay. I need to try it.
I have had it where it's messed up sometimes. If it mixes this morning, it mixes my foundation. I had some weird like bits on my brows, but just clean it off and go again. This is a good, I wouldn't call it a dupe, but I've used NYX micro brow pencil for years and years. I love it. Can't fault it. And then the NYX brow glue. So I lost my REFY, so I bought this. It's really good. I like it. It's definitely for that kind of bushy laminated look. It doesn't have as much holding power, but when I first tried it and I just left it, I didn't like it because my brows started falling throughout the day. But if you brush it, push it up, and then you get that bit and you hold it, like you're laminating it. Wow. And then you press it and let it dry like that. It lasts for so long.
Do they know that that's actually a hack then?
No. So I used to do it with this. And I used to hold it and I was like, but this is the same thing. I saw Sarah Novio, because she did a video on it and she was holding it with her finger, and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe if I try it with that, I won't like get my fingers dirty.
Is that all of your brows?
That's all my brows.
Okay. I've got a couple. So these two, to be honest, are really super simple. One thing I have loved for a while are these brow tint pens. I've used the MAC one, although it kind of like dried up on me really quickly. Glossier, I've had like several of those. I find the Glossier one is super, you know what Glossier is, it's that kind of barely there. But I've kind of settled on these two. The Ardell Stroker Brow Feathering Pen. But again, I find some of them, you can see that it's like, I'm having to kind of get in there. But when you first buy these, they deliver so much pigment that you have to kind of be a bit careful and brush through it. Whereas this one, this is the NYX Lift and Snatch, and Always Playing with Makeup recommended this one. Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I think it's got a much smaller brush.
That's the smallest one I've seen.
So, again, it's quite barely there. I think that almost looks like it's dying.
It's nice if you give them a shake. Like Casey Jane Hughes said to store the Glossier one upside down and then shake it. I mean, it can be kind of like a mascara thing, like when it's halfway dry, when it's halfway used and it's dried, that's when you get the best. But with these, I tested a lot of them lately. I didn't try these two, and these two actually look way better. I actually really like that.
I like that it's like that because you can never overdo it.
And it's an ashy. This is quite a warm brown.
Yeah, that is nice and ashy. This is ash brown.
Yeah, that's my colour and my thing. Because I like, let's talk about the Glossier one because I like the formula of it.
Yeah.
I'm on my first one. I've used it for like a few months. Okay. I feel like the dark is really, really dark. Yeah. Like cannot go near it. The brown is like too dark still. Okay. I feel. And I think either a lot comes out all at once or not very much comes out.
I think it's the same with both Glossier, Boy Brow, and what is the pen called? Brow Flick.
Oh, yeah.
But, so the pen is Brow Flick and the kind of gel is Boy Brow. And with both of them, I feel like I prefer them once I've had them a little while because Boy Brow gives a lot of product and then you get stuck together. And I think it's the same, like you say, especially because I think the first one I tried was maybe dark brown or black. And even though I have dark hairs, I actually don't like to fill my brows in with a dark pencil. I'd rather go ashy, or even I think I've bought Glossier Boy Brow in blonde, just to kind of fill but not block. But yeah, I think I like the Glossier ones. But like I tend to buy them and go back to my other ones and then start using them.
That's when you know.
I think it's the same with mascara. Like, for instance,
I love that mascara, but yeah.
This, I have to wait to use it because it's full of product for ages. And then you hit like a good... You finally start to see the bristles more, just take off the end, and it's like perfect. Sorry, I've kind of moved quickly onto mascara there, but
it's fine. That one, it is thick and inky at first.
But I like thick and inky. Yeah. I tend to do at least 3 coats of mascara. Same. But what I like to do is I'll use that as my first coat. I wouldn't touch my bottom lashes with this. It's just too heavy. Even the product is heavy.
It's a weapon.
Yeah, it is. But this was a cheap as chips one. You can buy on Amazon. I think it's really popular in the States. Essence Lash Princess. Terrible name, I have to say.
Yeah.
False lash effect. But again, with this one, you have to take quite a lot of excess off this one. But because of the shape of the brush, you can really get in there. It's great for lower lashes.
I love the taste.
And I'll go in, like right in at the roots with this one. Whereas this one, it's pointless going in at the roots because it will end up all over my eyes.
Yeah, and this one's a bit oily as well, so I feel like sometimes it transfers.
It does. I've got transfer today.
It is really nice. I feel like my lashes feel really healthy after using this one though.
Oh.
I think my lashes.
So do you think it's actually in? I think there's something in the ingredients that's
I
think
it has cannabis oil. I'm
not
sure.
It's the Kush one, isn't it?
This, I mean, when I first used it, I saw the first, and I think it was too much product at first.
Too much comes out,
and I think I literally just got rid of it. So I'm going to give it another chance. Maybe Seriously. I'll leave it open.
You can tell this is kind of oldish.
Yeah.
I've got this one and the sculpting one, which is the purple packaging, and both of them, they're much better. Even if the first few times I hate putting it on tissue because I'm like getting rid of product.
I was gonna say it just feels like a waste.
It is a waste.
So I'll suffer through panda eyes and then
exactly, or like they just stick together. But these two together is kind of like my ideal.
I love it. I love a lash combo.
Yeah.
I used to one of someone I worked with, a stylist, she used 5 mascaras every day. She had one of them was Too Faced Better Sec, and her lashes looked great, but she had like she's like, I'll let this one dry and then I'll go on to this one, and then like
every day.
Yeah. And she used to be a beauty editor, so she knows.
Okay.
So my 2 favorites are Honest Beauty. The lash primer in this is so good. Okay. I just always call it the Honest Mascara. I think they've only got one. The lash primer is so good. Word. I've never really bothered with primers before. I tried them. I was like, I don't notice, the ones that deposit loads of fibers and they look really spidery. Yeah. This one really works. I wish that the primer came on its own as well.
I was about to say, I wish that I love the Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer. Love it. But I was about to say, I wish that they made it part of the other one. So why do you wish it was separate?
I don't know, just for the option, because it's lucky that the mascara is really good and the lash primer is really good. Right. I just think for...
maybe when the mascara runs out.
Yeah, I've had it where the mascara gets a bit too dry. Okay. It lasts quite a while, but I've had it where the mascara gets a bit dry. I'm like, okay, the mascara's past its like use date now. But I've still got a lot of...
the primer left.
But I'm fine with it, to be honest. But it would be nice to have the option.
Okay. It's true, because I use my Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer with any mascara.
With every mascara, yeah. I'd like to. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from trying it, but I love this wand. Yeah. It's like tapered. It's plastic. I love a plastic wand. It's great for the lower lashes, and I always put mascara on the top as well. Yeah, yeah. And it just adds things something. Yeah, it finishes stuff off. And this, I can do that so many times, and it doesn't clump. Oh. The only other one I can do that with is a Glossier lash slit. Okay.
Oh, so you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I haven't tried that.
It's very natural.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Yeah. It makes your eyelashes look kind of wispy, but it's like your natural lashes. Yeah, yeah. So nice. Then Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions. I actually forgot about this, and as I was going through my stash, I was like, oh my god, I haven't used this in ages. Oh, that's again, a plastic wand. I just love it. Way more bristles than the other one, but this is like an inky black. It kind of goes on, it looks shiny, and because our lashes are shiny, I think it's, if a mascara is too matte, it looks a bit cakey. Yeah. Exactly. So this is kind of like a nice inky black. I haven't
tried a single Hourglass product ever,
Their stuff is good. Really good foundation sticks. They've just launched cream blusher. Their sticks come in like triangles.
Yes, they look, and you just draw it on. Yeah,
it feels like a spy's weapon. They do really good lips. Yeah, this is amazing. When it launched last year, I was obsessed with it. Nice gold thing. And then should we do lips?
Yes, let's do lips, because I feel like you're the queen of lips.
Really?
Yeah, you're always I think you said in your stories the other day about, or was it a product name, My Lips Are Insured or something?
My Lips Are Insured.
You have great lips. And
that was the MAC ones.
I love how you wear reds, but you seem to have a lot of nudes, like beautiful wearable nudes.
I love lipsticks I think were like my first love when it came to like beauty products. I used to say I have 80 lipsticks. I think I definitely now have like at least 200. And the ones that are unopened, I have like 50.
This is the thing, Ava, you have so much unopened stuff in your cupboard. I just don't think it's right.
I have a session with things being new. So when something's new and untouched and the box is fresh and hasn't got all my like fingerprints all over it, I sometimes just open that cupboard full of new stuff and I just look at it and I'm like... Ariel with all her little things. Okay, we'll start from neutrals first. Cool. Glossier Generation G. I love this so much. This is a shade Light, and it's like a cool pink. I love Cake. It's like the ultimate nude for like my kind of skin color, and this is just like such a nice.
It's
like
really
the color
pretty.
It's the exact color of your dress.
I have a couple of those actually, and I really like them. I have one that's this beautiful brown. It's almost like it's almost like my lip. So I just put it on to look like I've got something on.
They just really all the shades are beautiful.
Have you tried the new ones as well?
I've got them in a box over there. You know what I'm like with new stuff. So it arrived in like this beautiful big pink linen wrapped book, and they're all just there. I saw it on
your story. So you haven't tried a single one yet?
I tried one on the back of my hand, and I will watch swatching videos all day long, and then it makes me feel like I've used it. So I'm going to keep it sacred for a little bit, and then when the time comes,
when you decide 6 months from now,
I know.
No, but I like that. There's like an aspect of like looking forward to something, because as a beauty writer, you can probably take things for granted. So I like how you kind of attach some kind of preciousness to them. So
much preciousness. And I think you know, as much as products get sent and you're trying them all the time, you have to keep like their, you know, the excitement there.
Just like a consumer would have.
Just like consumer. It's the same with like if you're a food critic or
because you're not going to get like bored of food.
Yeah, it's true. And then a lipstick, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk medium. The original Pillow Talk did not work for me. I remember saving up to buy it, and I was like, oh my god.
Was it too ashy for you or something?
Yeah, but it's always, the good reviews always come from white people. Yeah. So I didn't clock, and I was like, this doesn't look good on me. The medium is amazing.
And you've got that on now, right?
I've got it on now. I need to swatch it. It's so nice. It's so just cool. Like your lips, but better. They're like sexier, they're more rosy, they're a bit tawny. The lip liner is incredible. Speaking of lip liner, Victoria Beckham, this is a number 4. Okay. And it is so nice.
Oh, wow.
It's basically the same colour.
Yeah, it's the same colour pretty much, yeah.
But it's just perfect. Like, sometimes you don't want a lip liner that's too brown. Sometimes you don't want one that's too nude. Yeah. It's like nice berry.
And some of them are really dry.
Really
I think
dry.
A lot of lip liners.
This one's creamy.
Yeah.
This one's really good. You don't have to like warm it up for a bit.
Okay, so my lips are pretty simple. The Emmeline, what's it called again? Velvet Longwear Lip Definer. I know you love these. These are just, I think they're the best lip liners out there. I find they're similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, but as in, both of them allow you to go over your line, but without looking, they're such a beautiful formula. You don't look like you've just drawn outside the lines. It kind of like works with the contours of your lips and just gives you like this extra bit of oomph. I have 2 of the shades. This is, I'm wearing Uganda Today, which kind of looks pinky. And you can just, they're just so nice. It's like effortless. So that's what I mean. They just glide.
It's like a creamy lipstick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I think the difference between this and the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, I think that one is a bit thicker. So it doesn't glide in the same way. But it is amazing. And then this is Morocco, which I'm obsessed with. And like even together, I'd literally just wear these all over and under masks. Oh my god, it's the best thing.
I haven't tried them under masks.
They don't end up everywhere. Don't put anything else on, just do it all over your lip. Don't even put a little bit of lip balm, which I think these are great for because they're not drying.
You don't need lip balm with them, no.
And under masks. It's the best. One thing that I don't wear under mask, but I do love, is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. We were discussing before we recorded this that I love the original one. I think it's called Fenty Glow, which is like a beautiful brownie tone. And this one is more, it's like a mauvey pink, I guess.
Oh, wow. That looks so different out of the tube.
Exactly.
I think the tube collects all the glitter.
Exactly.
I find that with the original.
It's way more delicate than you would think. And for me, it's almost like my lips, but better kind of gloss. It's not really adding tons of colour.
It's like a wash.
Yeah. And I'll wear this over Uganda.
It looks a bit like a Danessa Myricks kind of product.
Yeah, so
it's got
like
multi tones of pink and
she's so good at that.
Yeah,
we could do a Danessa Myricks special, to be honest, because she's just got so many amazing products. But yeah, I'll wear this to the gym if I want to just feel like I've made the tiniest amount of effort. But yeah, it's just, for me, the Fenty Gloss Bomb has always just felt really good on my lips. It's just like, it was like a signal that the original kind of lip glosses are kind of like had their time. And you were mentioning is it the cream version of the glosses?
I think they're cream version. They're just
they look amazing.
It's like a glaze of just one wash.
Yeah.
It's like that really beautiful 90s glass lip.
Yeah.
With some lip liner.
Started with lip gloss.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay.
So nice.
And then finally, MAC again. MAC All Fired Up Retro Matte Lipstick. I know Ava has this. Or do you still have it, or was it?
I still have the same one from when I was a teenager.
The smell always takes me back as well.
Vanilla-y smell.
Sweet. But I've got quite a few of the retro mattes. You know, they're amazing matte lipsticks. I've got the Relentlessly Red. I've got Ruby Woo, Riri Woo. They can drag a little because they're so matte, but I always felt like they were the first and best matte, like completely matte lipstick that you could just swipe on.
Proper matte. They were. Yeah. I collected so many of them when I was younger.
Yeah.
I go to the airport where it was cheaper. And I was like, okay, which one next? And I think the day when I got All Fired Up, it was such like a statement for me, because I was like, you're not going to have like, you know, Velvet Teddy or something really. It was like, this is my step before Ruby Woo.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
If you really soak your lips in lip balm first.
Yeah.
And then pat it off with the back of your hand so that you've got like barely anything left, you can handle wearing this all day, topping it up.
Yeah.
You can layer these over like throughout the day, and I feel like they don't.
Oh, no, they don't. I would like to like put it on, rub it in my finger, and then apply again.
Yeah. Do like a wash and then do that.
So love that.
Love.
So that brings us to fragrance then.
So my one true love, I feel like all my fragrances have to represent different parts of my personality. I don't have a signature scent that I wear all the time. I think like, no, what's the point? Have 20.
Well, you don't wear the same lipstick every day. You don't wear the same eyeshadow every day.
I don't even wear the same deodorant every day. Like, no. Another 13. Like, I'm going to be real. I didn't really care about fragrance before this. Like, in uni, I wore Katy Perry perfume and stuff like that. I did not care. Whatever was on sale at Boots. But this was in the beauty cupboard at Stylist, and I was like, oh, I've heard this brand has like a really famous perfume. I know about Santal 33.
Yeah.
So I'm going to smell it.
This one. Oh, wow. I've never heard that one. That's gorgeous.
It's like the unsung hero from Le Labo. It's another 13, and it's like, it's got ambrette in it, which is like a synthetic kind of musk. So this made me fully like a perfume geek after smelling this. So a synthetic kind of musk which just grabs everyone. It's kind of like creamy, and it's like, but it's got something which cuts through, and I think it's the ambrette. It's either ambrette or ambroxan, I don't know, but it's synthetic musk. It cuts through the creaminess, and it's just so like sultry. And it's like clean, but also like a bit mucky smell.
Can you please spray a tiny bit on me?
So this is the thing. It smells different on everyone. Yeah. So smell it now, and then smell it like in 15 minutes, and smell it in like an hour, and it's so nice. Santal 33 is nice. I feel like I would never buy it. This like
I need a new one on Instagram. Yeah. Oh my god, over and over. This is nice. It's got a tiny hint of like, it reminds me a tiny bit of like a certain type of oud, but it hasn't got the heaviness.
Exactly, no heaviness. It's so light, and I've got the body lotion of it, and that I even have to wear it as a body lotion. I just have to use it as a perfume. It's so strong.
I love that.
That's my like, if I had to wear one. And then for another side of my personality, when I want to be bougie, Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc. It is just like decadence. I'm not into like heady perfumes, but
I am. I'm like,
Like,
I need you to smell my perfume.
Before, so you probably like oud and like frangipani and like that.
I like intense.
This
is quite fresh.
It's fresh. I don't know what the notes are of this. I just know that I like it.
Sweet.
It's definitely floral. Well. It's got like, I love ones that have a creamy undertone. I don't like vanilla smell in perfume. I don't like sweet stuff. This just smells.
This is really nice.
Like, it smells what you think champagne would taste like.
That's what I was like. Why do I think champagne? But
it looks like that golden effervescence, but you know, it's really kind of like liquid gold. But then it doesn't smell like champagne tastes.
No. Yeah. But I love that.
And then this one quickly. I mean, I really like this one. To be honest, it's the Jo Malone Frangipani flower. Okay. I actually like the red hibiscus one more. I have it over there, but I grabbed this one because I feel guilty I don't use it enough. I love Frangipani. I love Frangipani. It's nice. It's really nice every day. A lot of my perfumes, I'll put them on sometimes. I have this with Glossier. I'll put it on sometimes, and then throughout the day, I'm like, oh, I kind of want it off. I liked it in the beginning.
I can't wear you.
I feel like it kind of. I feel like my chemistry doesn't really. Well,
I think
with it.
But people need to talk about that more because your chemistry completely changes how perfume works. Like, that's why when people talk about signature scents and they'll recommend to somebody, sometimes a perfume will just sit on your skin and other times it like blends in with you and your pheromones. Like, it can even depend if you've been drinking alcohol, if you're dehydrated. Yeah. It really changes
hormones and things. And I feel like with you, I really like it, but I don't know. This is so weird, but when me and my sister were little, when we'd get revenge on each other for something, we'd put soap on each other's toothbrushes. Oh, yeah. So that taste of like, oh, you've put soap toothbrush, you does that, and I can actually taste it. So when I'm walking around and stuff like that, the smell, it's like I've absorbed the smell and it's radiating, and I can actually almost taste it in the back of my throat of like that soapy kind of smell. It just doesn't, it's kind of weird. Well, I like it when I first spray it. But.
So when we went to New York, the first Glossier store had just opened, so it was a big deal. And there was the store, and next to it there was a room that was just like it was this red room. It smelled.
I saw that room.
I walked in and I was like, and I like heady things, I like intense things, and I was just like, I don't like this. So I just, from that day, I was like, I will never buy it. But I think, do they use is you in like one of their oils? Is it featured in one of their body products at all?
It might be in Body Hero.
Because I don't mind it.
I like it in that.
Yeah.
But that's when you're in the shower, you want that smoky, clean, crisp smell. Yeah. I've never used the body oil. I liked the moisturizer. I love the shower gel, but you want to like, scent is such a programmed thing, and like I really believe in like scentscape, and like you have certain things. Like I would never wear like my Le Labo one for like a Sunday lunch with my family because it's such like a nighttime like it really is, provocative kind of smell. And I think it should be the same with body products. I get it, and I've smelled on other people and I like it. It's just a bit too clean.
There's just
and it says it has grapefruit and stuff in it, but I'm like, I don't smell that. I'm just smelling like
soap. Okay, so mine is a very one note here. Basically, I recently went to the Byredo store on a trip to London and just fell in love with, is it Mojave Ghost? Yeah. And I wish I'd actually bought the perfume, but I'd already bought a new Narciso Rodriguez perfume, and I was like, let me try the oil instead, which was stupid because it's not that it's massively cheaper. But I fell in love with it because at first I tried the hand cream. It's just this fresh, it's such a fresh fragrance. And I'm not really into fresh, but it's got a warmth underneath it. And so I thought I'd buy the hand cream and the oil. So you can see I've been using the oil, but I find it's a bit hard to actually get out sometimes.
Not much comes out.
Exactly. So I'll be like scrubbing.
Does it smell much different to the... Because I'm very... I had the body lotion of this, and I actually ended up giving it away because it's a very light, almost watery body lotion, which I don't really use. But the smell didn't really come through.
That's a shame.
So I kind of wrote this off, and I was like, it's too subtle. But smelling it here, it kind of varies across the formulation.
Yeah.
Like, that's very strong.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
This is great.
Subtle.
The hand cream is amazing if you've got a meeting and you just want to freshen up a little bit, but you don't have perfume. This is great. Just like what you said earlier about when you just want a hint of something. Do you want to try a tiny bit?
Ooh. So nice.
But I love it. And it's funny you said that about the body lotion, because I was intending to just like buy everything. I was going to buy the shower gel, the perfume, and the body lotion, and just cake myself in it.
They do fragrance so well. I love Byredo. I should have picked that up as well.
What's your favourite Byredo?
Velvet
Noir.
No,
Velvet Haze.
Velvet Haze. Yeah.
Daniel bought me. That was my first one. From
really, them. I think men really like it because my boyfriend loves that one, and it's like the description of it. I didn't expect to like. I actually called it in because I was shooting it for like an article, but I wasn't intending on keeping it. But it's like cocoa. And like
it's got a
something else.
Like the word haze really fits it.
I think it's patchouli.
Yeah.
That's why it's like haze. It's meant to be like 70s kind of like drug fuels.
Yeah, which I love that vibe. But I definitely
so nice.
I didn't find that it would last all day, and that was a major bugbear because I was like Daniel bought me the biggest bottle, and I was like 4 hours later, it's like, where is it?
Yeah, it's disappeared.
Yes.
It's nice.
Well, that's it. Thank you so much for letting us into your space, Ava, sharing all your favourites. And I'm definitely going to let whoever's watching and listening know that we have been in your house for hours due to a technical glitch, but we'll have lots of content surrounding it. And just thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. It's been so, so fun.
Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil.